viewers, do you think From Dusk Till Dawn has good representation or really is a Latin horror movie?
In my opinion, I don't think it's a Latin horror movie. I saw this film in theaters and I not once thought that. I thought it was a really fun, campy, silly vampire movie that featured Latin actors, directed by a Latin man. He always puts these guys in his movies. He used the same guy that was in the bar in Desperado to be the guitarist in the band at the Titty Twister. You have Danny Trejo, who is Theo Machete, Salma Hayek, who was also in Desperado, and Cheech Marin as the bartender. I mean, that's my uncle. I'm just kidding. We just share the same last name. And the movie happens to take place in Mexico. And honestly, this is all surface level stuff. So if that's all we need to claim it to be a Latin horror movie, we're in some deep shit. And then when you compare it to Sinners, I mean, there's no comparison. Yes, on the surface, there's tons of similarities, sure, but the movies differ drastically. Sinners is actually saying something. From Dusk Till Dawn is just showing us gratuitous violence and some nudity. And that's okay. It's a fun movie. And Sinners is an amazing movie. And they are allowed to have similarities. And Ryan Coogler has gone on record to say that yes, there was some influence from Dusk Till Dawn. And the only time where From Dusk Till Dawn actually had something to say about the culture was at the very end when they revealed that the bar was built on top of a pyramid. There is so much that can happen there. There's so much that can be explored with that. But in From Dusk Till Dawn, it never happened. You also asked if the movie has good representation. Sort of. The good thing is that Robert Rodriguez does put actual Latin actors in his films, not guys pretending to be Latin. So there's that. But even with the actors, they're kind of playing caricatures of themselves. They're not really playing how Latin people are. It's an exaggeration, if you will. If all I gotta do is put on a sombrero and say, here's a cerveza and there's some titties on the side, does that make me good representation? I don't think so. And mind you, this is coming from an immigrant. I am not a US citizen. I was not born in this country. I was not raised here. English is my second language. So believe me when I say I would love to see some good representation in some amazing Latin horror movies. But From Dusk Till Dawn is not one of them, in my opinion, of course. Hope that helps.